This is ICE TV, the coolest content on campus.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm from ICE Media, and I'm here today with two people from Angry Podcasters.
Angry
Geeks. So, this is Sophia, and Lewis. This is Lewis. Tell me, what is something that made you want to create this podcast, and what inspired you?
I started this Angry Geeks 11 years ago, and it actually started off as a joke in, of all places, an IHOP restaurant, where some friends of mine sat down and we used to go to movie screenings for free. A buddy of mine was a manager at a theater, and we used to go into IHOP, sit down, have dinner, brunch, early breakfast, eat the breakfast, and then go and watch whatever movie. And we would argue Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Matrix, everything. We would argue what was a better movie, what was a better comic book, whatever. And the patrons in the restaurant would sit down and just look at us and go, what the heck are these people talking about? And they would laugh. The waitress, the waiters, they would stop, sit down, listen to us, and laugh. Even the cooks would come out of the kitchen and sit down and watch us and just listen and laugh. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, this would be pretty funny. One day I'm sitting in what I call the geek lair, which is a room in my house that my wife and I bought. When we bought our house, we had to buy one with a fifth bedroom for all my comics and toys.
Of course.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting around filled with all this stuff. Why not do something with it? Go back again, forgot what movie it was, movie coming out, and same scenario, people laughing, waitress and waiters all sitting there listening to me and my friends talk. And I said to one of my friends, I'm like, I'm gonna try something. And I looked at the waitress and I looked at the people next to us, and Sophia would tell you I do this all the time. And I go, hey buddy, hey, would you watch something that made you laugh? If you're laughing right now and I'm gonna put it online, would you sit there and watch it? If it made you laugh, it kept your attention? Sure, that's exactly what we did. So we put it on, just put it online. Next thing I know, a convention calls us and said, can you guys do that live? And I felt like I was in Weird Al Yankovic's movie, VHF, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, sure. And then the ball started rolling. We were on public access TV. And then from there, we were getting invited to another convention and another convention. And then we were on Pod TV, and then we're streaming on Roku, and then we're streaming on Amazon. And then she came along, and we end up on the radio. So we're on YouTube, we're on social media, everywhere you can find us, and now here we are. It started off as just an idiot with a little camera, and now we're an idiot and a hot chick. That's how it started.
What do you find is the most hardest part of having your own podcast and like producing something that you find people will find interesting to listen to?
I think the hardest part is sometimes booking a guest that would commit to a schedule, but only sometimes. Only sometimes.
The other thing is time. Because this is fun, this is great, but you also have to have a day job that pays. So you gotta devote time. You got your family life, you have everything. So balance. You have to have balance. We have a lot of kids, we have a lot of people going, oh my God, I wanna do what you do. We did have, a year or two ago, we had a high school student that I was mentoring. And I was like, kid, I know you want to do this, but you have to balance your time. School is important. Get those grades up, go to school, eat your prayers and say your vitamins, brother. You gotta do that. This is fun. If you can make it at it, God bless it. Keep going, do it. Space is the place, the sky is the limit, but education first, job is first, family comes first. This is second. If you can do it first, absolutely go for it.
That's something to live by. So, for someone who's just starting off a podcast, what advice would you give them who don't necessarily know how to start from or what to do, or something that you learned along the way?
Actually, that's a question for Sophia. Sophia's actually new to the team, only in a year. But she progressed so well, we made her a partner. So Sophia, new to podcasting, what would you say?
I would say I would start with social media, get on as many platforms as you can, and try to grow a following there. And I don't know, like going to ConnectiCon, making friends, interviewing people, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, and talk about your handle and stuff, give it follows. And,
So what's now upcoming for your podcast? What can people look for, and what can they be excited for?
All right, I'm going to leave the video game streaming to Sophia. That's her department. Myself, they're flying me out to Colorado Springs Comic-Con, where I'm going to be the MC for the entire weekend. Whom I'm working with, they didn't announce it yet. I know, I'll tell you off the record. But stay tuned to our Facebook pages, our Instagram pages, because we're going to be posting it. Because somebody I already worked with once, and she's going to be very happy to see me again. And some other people, close friends of mine, I'm going to be working with. But after Colorado Springs Comic-Con, we got TerraCon, and we got Rhode Island Comic-Con coming up. So stay tuned. I'm going to be emceeing there, and she's going to be right by my side at both TerraCon and Rhode Island Comic-Con. Plus, you got our weekly streams every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sophia, don't forget about our Friday nights. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, with streaming, consistency is important, being on a schedule. So I am a gamer and a streamer. I like to play video games, sometimes in cosplay, sometimes in my regular clothes. I think what's fun about streaming is that you get to engage with the chat, conversate, answer questions, and it's fun to play video games and have people watch. And then sometimes they ask questions about like the video game you're playing, and then you can teach them the way you play. Or if they become like subscribers, then you can technically make money off of it, which is great, but that's not what it's about. It's about the fun and the friendship, community, build a good community, be friendly. And sometimes if you become good friends, then you can maybe even become game friends and play together.
Fortnite Fridays.
Fortnite Friday.
One more following-up question. You're saying to watch the stream. Where can, or people who are interested and wanting to check in, where can they find you on all your social media? Where can they watch your stream, and where can they get a hold of you?
That's another question for Sophia, because that's part of her job. Sophia, where can they find us each and every week on all our social medias? Please let them know now.
Okay, so you can find us at The Angry Geek Show on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, Facebook. What else?
And on Pod TV on your Roku and Amazon app. Just download it and tell them you want your Angry Geeks.
And then the website, angrygeekshow.com.
And also on your local public access television, Greenfield, Delft Hadley, Massachusetts, all through Western Massachusetts. And if you want us on in Connecticut, let those Connecticut people know that you want your Angry Geeks, and they can reach out to us, and we'll upload our footage to them.
All right, thank you guys again so much for taking your time and answering some of my questions. And make sure to follow the Angry Geeks on social media, check them out, and give them a listen. All right, you're watching Ice Media. Have a good rest of your day.